Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to this homecoming edition of Splendid Media Live. We're actually going around the SWAC today, but we're going to talk about the SWAC. It's homecoming 2025 here on the campus of Prairie View A&M University. Charles Porter, Rick Godfrey, and G. Boom, Raymond Holly, coming to you live from the Panther Club tailgate area. Actually, it's the athletics tailgate area. Today's show is being sponsored by the Prairie View A&M University Panther Club, PV Power Promotions, and XD Promotions. We are so excited to be here. First of all, let's go ahead and thank everybody who made this possible. The Department of Athletics invited us over to do our show live from their tailgate area. Also, I want to thank Thaddeus Gamble and Gabe Lewis and Dr. Torrance Earl, the president at the Prairie View University Panther Club, and also my line brother, who always comes through. Rick, y'all can hear me? There you go. Listen up.
Nothing like a line brother.
Nothing like a line. My LP. We've been tight as a butter sandwich from the very, very beginning. So we want to thank all of them for making sure that we got this thing done. The Panthers are taking on Lincoln University tomorrow in a homecoming game, and I'm going to play devil's advocate. It's supposed to rain, but we're not going to let that rain on our parade. Now, this is, as we looked at the forecast, it's going to rain on tomorrow night or tonight, and then in the morning, the rain chances decrease.
When the morning comes.
So by the time the game starts, yeah, it's going to be a little wet out, but there's not going to be any rain in the stadium. So come on out and celebrate homecoming 2025 as we get ready to take on Lincoln University. An exciting week of SWAC football. Week 8, the Panthers, of course, defeated Southern University 24-3 in convincing fashion on homecoming down at Southern. And what a time it was. But before we get into this, folks, don't forget, like and share this. Go to our YouTube page. Go to our Facebook page, go to our Instagram page, go to our TikTok page, go to our X page, and follow us at Splendid Media Resource. That's at Splendid Media Resource. Go ahead and hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Tell a friend to tell 10 friends to tell 10 about how we go around the SWAC. Great game down in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Hallelujah Sunshine and I got the chance to go down there and watch the Panthers beat up on the Jaguars, and it was a convincing game. Cam Peters had a fantastic game. The running back room, Chase Bingham, Lamont McDowell, they're doing a great job. Trevor Randall on the defensive side, Kennedy on the defensive side. I mean, they are really doing a great job, and they get progressively better each game. And we had an extensive conversation with Coach Jermaine Jackson on yesterday when we were doing our prep. We've got the game on Saturday, my partner Charles Bishop and I. And, you know, the coach got on Facebook and said, why in the hell, well, he didn't say hell, I just kind of threw that in. Why is the game sold out? Why the game sold out, but the tailgate sold out? Well, now, a lot of mixed emotions about that, but I'm on Coach Jackson's side. The game needs to be sold out. Now, there have been a lot of chatter about the competitiveness of this team, and don't nobody want to see Lincoln get beat up on, but it's just not about Lincoln and beating up on a homecoming opponent. It's about the camaraderie. It's about the support of this program and what Coach Jermaine Jackson has done, completely turned this football team around. And we're excited about it, and we need you behind us. Now, I got to get us and we out of my vocabulary before tomorrow, folks. So y'all pray for me as we get ready to do SWAC TV. There's no us and no we on SWAC TV. I'll make that one up. That's a good one. But at any rate, the Panthers will take on elsewhere in the Southwestern Athletic Conference. I want to say congratulations to our school, our sister school, they're our sister HBCU school, Texas Southern coach Chris Dishman, 61. The final score is 61-10 on Virginia Lynchburg. That's another one of these games that are questionable. Playing lesser opponents in Division I schools, Division II schools. We got to get away from that. We got to get it more competitive during homecoming, not just for a win, because homecoming is just not about the football game. It's about coming back and revisiting where you got to start. and seeing friends and recollections. Is that right, Thaddeus Gamble? Is that correct, my frat brother? Thaddeus Gamble is an incredible person. He keeps the big dog on his toes. He kind of like, my dad's gone. Ron Leverett, the mayor of Prairie View, is like my surrogate dad, but this is like my dad's big brother. Okay. Yeah, he calls him scolds me sometimes. I said something on one of the games. He's like, that's not the way you pronounce that.
We all need that.
We need that. Yeah, we need a gauge. We need somebody to make sure that we're adhering to the rules. Proverbs yesterday on our daily bread. Say hello to the Hallelujah Bible Study team, who are always praised for our shows, including you too, Rick Godfrey. Elsewhere in the Southwestern Athletic Conference, man, a tough outing for the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. That's Ron Leverett, the mayor's alma mater. 20-16 was that score. They got out of there by the hair of their chin. And Grambling State goes on to win. FAMU, what do you think about that game?
Florida A&M University, the Rattlers. Well, there's so many things that can be said about Florida A&M. First of all, they're a scrappy bunch, and they're going to bring their A game every time if you get them on the field. Now, with regards to the game, I didn't see the game live. I think you saw the game live.
I just watched portions of it. I was in Baton Rouge last week, but man, they know how to do it on homecoming in Tallahassee. Coach Jimmy Cozy said that FAMU had the best tailgate in America. I beg to differ.
I'm looking around.
I beg to differ, Coach. We're gonna have to have a conversation about that, and we're gonna talk a little bit about homecoming. Chief is here somewhere. And I know he's got. Hey, Coach. What's going on, Coach Colbert back there, and the rest of the football coaches? I told Coach Jackson, I better come get some of this Panther Club breakfast. Yeah. We started this about 8 years ago, Thad. 8 years ago, we started this breakfast to support the athletic department and to support the coaching staff in line with our mission and to support the university, academics, and its publics. To make a better way here at Prairie View, and it has been successful every year. And I want to thank the Panther Club cooking team along with Gabe Lewis. He came in to give us some support and bring all the equipment so we wouldn't have to take stuff all over the place. And man, we really want to thank him. Now, for those of you watching on Facebook, is it on live Facebook? Is the Facebook look? Go ahead and like and share this. We're in the parking lot of the tailgate area, the cement tailgate area, and man, it is going on out here. The bar, I thought Prairie View was on fire on my way up here this morning because all of the barbecue pits are going. People trying to get their cooking done before tonight and tomorrow. So come on out and have a good time. Just a couple of tidbits for you that are coming. Those of you coming down 290. As you get to 362, it narrows into 2 lanes.
Right.
So get an early start tomorrow. The parade is not canceled. It's not canceled. We are still going to have the parade. See, I'm saying they. Yeah. No yay, no they, no we on SWAC TV. So we're just waiting for tomorrow for the clip. But the parade is still going on. And we're gonna have a great time here at Prairie View and University.
Having a great time now.
Let's see. Did Chief have to leave? Is Chief still here?
He's right over there.
I know we want to get Chief on. So that we can talk about the safety of homecoming. We'll jump back in we're gonna have to stand up because and move away from these mics, or either I'm gonna have to take your mic.
Here he is right here.
But let's stand up here, Rick, if we can stay in the picture. Are we staying in the picture? We're gonna have to stand back here, Chief, because we don't want to get any feedback. Welcome to this edition of Splendid Media Live. Chief Davis, the new police chief here at Prairie View University, keeping us safe, man. Welcome to the show. A lot of controversy about what's going on about homecoming and where things are happening. Do we need to get the camera up? Well, hold on, we're going to adjust the camera here. We have to stand up and step back. But Chief, why don't you just give us kind of an overview of some of the security measures that you have in place and some of the things that the Panther faithful really need to know about?
Thank you. So some of the things we have in place is one, you'll see that increased police presence throughout the events. I just talked to one of my mentors. About how we're going to keep the folks safe when they get here, divide into zones, officers to be patrol those, not just during the event, but overnight as well. We have the digital signs that going to give you safety messages. One that gives you how to behave when you're here, who to contact in the event of emergency, and also if we have having an issue that occur on campus, They have live messaging that'll speak that message and what to do in case of emergency. Right, how we're here.
On the way here, I noticed there were a number of illuminated signs telling people you could exit at James Muse Road. Is that James Muse Road? Or you could exit at 1098, which is the main drag, for lack of a better way to explain it. The main drag here at Prairie View A&M University. What other provisions have been made for people who don't know their way around Prairie View A&M's campus?
So you'll see, and this is those signs on the highway. You'll see as you enter the campus, and you see wayfinding signs that tell you where the tailgate areas are, where the stadium is. And if you get lost, just contact the police officer or security officer you see in the roadways directing traffic there.
So is that 911 or is that a different number?
Well, if you're physically seeing an officer, you can stop by and ask, let your one down and ask. But if you have non-emergency, that's going to be 936-261-1375. That'll be the number.
Will there be any other agencies, any other police agencies working in conjunction with the Prairie View Police Department?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. Quite a few. So you're going to see Texas Department of Public Safety, DPS troopers. You'll see them up and around Highway 929 as you come in. Yes, sir. You're going to see Harris County Sheriff's Office here. Great. You'll see Avon Police Department. You see the City of Prairie View. You see Waller County Police Department Sheriff's Office. You see the City of Waller Hempstead also out here. You'll see us, and of course.
So basically, what you said is a bunch of laws around here.
A bunch of laws.
There's a bunch of laws around.
They got some laws riding around.
And listen, let's step in, Rick, because all of our sponsors, the university, the police department, we promote responsible fun. We don't want to take away the college experience, or they don't want to take away the college experience for you, but we want to make it safe for our students and safe for the public. So if any of that foolishness that you bring with it, we don't want you here.
Amen.
Don't come.
Preach, George.
Don't come. And if you see something, say something. Tell it. Go ahead and tell it. Go tell it. Go tell it all about it. Yeah. Tell it. Because we don't want anything to disrupt our homecoming and our fun here.
Exactly. So respect our campus, respect each other, bring a lot of patience and tolerance from one another. We're here to have a good time. We're here to watch you guys have a good time, make everything safe. Just respect our campus. So,
during the game, once the game starts, the presence of police will be inside the stadium, of course. But as far as the tailgating area, will there still be a high police presence around the campus during the game?
Yes, sir. So obviously the stadium is our focus during the game, but the police presence will not shift and go into the stadium. You'll see them presence still stay outside the tailgate area throughout the duration of homecoming.
Chief Davis, thank you so much for stopping by. I know you gotta go because I hear your radio going off. But you heard it from Chief Davis here, folks. We're gonna ask you to like and share this video. You heard it from the horse's mouth or the Chief's mouth. What's going on here with homecoming? Again, that's James Muse Parkway, you Nubian, and that's 1098 University Drive / Sandra Bland Drive. You can also, if you want to bypass the traffic, you can get off on 360, well, not 362, 1098, and go, not 1098, 2920, and go up and then go through Waller if you'd like, but you better be careful. They're watching. But you can avoid some traffic that way, or you can go down to Leandro Parkway and come in the back way. So there are a couple of routes that you can come. For those of you who are old school, back there by the cemetery, you can go back through there and come back up. Now, you can't get in from the rear of the university because that's closed off. Yeah, you can't? Oh, wait.
You can't in Northgate near Wyatt Chapel Cemetery. So, yes, you can.
What's the name of that again?
Northgate, Wyatt Chapel.
That's the Northgate. That's back there by Wyatt Chapel. Where Wyatt Chapel Church, you don't know nothing about that.
I don't know nothing about that.
You're going to have to educate. Look, Raymond Holly is shaking his head no, Charles. He doesn't know anything about it. But, Chief, thank you very much. Anything we can do for you, any messages that you need us to put out on our social media? I think we've got about 50,000 followers, so we're really excited about that. And just let us know and we'll put it out there. All right, thank you, Chief.
Thank you so much.
Got a lot of guests coming. I see AD has made it. Coach Cole, come on over here, Coach Cole. Come on over here and say hey to the fans. Tell them who you are. We're just going to introduce some of our coaches. Come on, Coach. Come over here and tell them who you are, what you do, where you're from. Mississippi.
We know each other. No.
You know this cat?
He's straight out of BMT. Straight out of Baltimore, Texas.
What? Out of the triangle?
Yes, sir.
What you know about the triangle? Oh, wow.
The Golden Triangle.
How you doing today?
Man, I'm good. How you guys doing?
I'm doing fantastic. We are so elated to be able to provide this breakfast for the athletic department. It seems it's really becoming a success. The food is good over there. I got some real cooks over there, Coach. I'm a real cook. That's a real cook. And then we got the incredible Gabe Lewis out here. So, Coach, tell us, what is the feel of the Panthers today? How do they feel before Coach Tremaine comes over here? What's going on with Panther football right now?
Man, it's phenomenal. I mean, the kids are doing a great job. Just the plan and the plan that Coach Jackson has for our student athletes, man. It's amazing. I mean, and then the support. Just looking at this, man, I've never seen anything like it, man. It's really phenomenal to see.
Well, Coach, you guys are doing a tremendous job. What is your function within the coaching staff?
I'm actually the director of football operations, man. I help Coach Jackson with everything, man. Just anything from planning to rostering to just anything that he needs help with. I'm helping Coach Jackson.
You know, we know a few things that's going on around here. Big time decisions being made within the department. There's a large coaching staff. I think it's the biggest football coaching staff we've ever had. You have everybody in place, or coach has everybody in place to do each and every job, and you guys are doing a tremendous job. And we want to thank you for stopping by and coming. I know y'all trying to get some of those chicken and waffles, man. I've never seen so many smiles in athletics. You have another question for him?
I want to put a crown. I want to put a crown on his head. For those of you who are watching, and I know there's probably about 20,000 people looking right now. This gentleman, not only is he from Beaumont, you're the all-time leading receiver at one school.
The other school.
At that other school.
I actually played against Coach back in the 80s. 84 through 89 was when I was running across the field. Me and my line brother, Vincent Huppower, were on the team and played against Coach. So we're going to let him make it. I had to tell Huppower that. Don't bite him. Don't bite him, huh? Don't bite him. Let him make it just because he's wearing the right colors now. But thank you for coming over, Coach. Get back. My line brother, Vincent Huppower, was a starting All-American nose tackle for Prairie and then back in the 80s, All-American. So we want to thank them for all coming through. We've got the mayor, Ron Leverett, outside. I guess we can take our seats now again. We're going to talk to the mayor, Ron Leverett, here in just a few moments. Are we ready to take breaks? All right, we're going to take a break, folks. Don't forget to like and share this. We are live on the campus of Prairie View A&M University. The Panther Club breakfast here on the campus in the tailgate area. Come on out and share with us. We'll be right back.
Come on out.
PV Nation, it's Tremaine Jackson, your head football coach. We need you to join our 35 for 35 campaign. We're trying to raise $350,000 by the first game of the season. All you have to do is go to our website, pvpanthers.com, and click on the 35 for 35 link. Once you do that, we'd love to see your pictures or videos of you donating on our social media platforms at PVAMU Panthers.
PV Nation, this is your athletic director, Anton Gaughan. We've got a new initiative for our football team, 35 for 35. As you know, we just hired Coach Jackson as our 35th head football coach. In honor of that hiring, we are doing a $350,000 campaign. We're asking everybody to donate $35 or more to the Football Excellence Fund. How you do this? Go to pvpanthers.com, donate, and one last thing. Once you donate, take a picture, post it on our social media platforms, because the donations and the support you give us will take us to the next level. Thank you, and go Panthers.
Welcome back to the campus of Prairie View A&M University, ladies and gentlemen. Splendid Media Live homecoming edition here from the tailgate area. We are just, man, we are so blessed, man. We really worked hard getting this show put together. I want to especially thank the athletic department for allowing us to come and do our show here in front of Panther Stadium. So many tailgating rigs hooked up. We can't really give you the background that we wanted, but we're still here in the prime area of the tailgate, 80 Golf. We want to thank you very much for having us. We're going to talk to him a little bit later on in the show. We're just kind of hanging and chilling. An hour and 30 minutes or so we're going to be out here. Now we're talking with the mayor of Prairie View, Texas, Mayor Ron Leverett. And, you know, when you come to Prairie View now, it looks totally different. Now, Ron didn't have everything to do with that, but he had a whole heck of a lot to do with it. Starbucks is here. Economic development is growing out the yin yang here in Prairie View. A lot of things on the table right now. Things are being cleaned up. You know, we're talking with Al Johnson, who is a member of the Prairie View and Economic Development Corporation. He is a promoter and has several businesses out here in the community. And he's about community, not just about making money off the students. He's about community. XD Empower, PV Power Promotions promotes responsible fun, and we're watching. I talked to Al, and he says, Mr. Porter, he's from New Orleans, my homeboy. I mean, I'm not from New Orleans, I'm from Prairie, but he said, Mr. Porter, let me tell you, Shaq, we're going to make it safe for the kids. And that was something that caught Mayor Leverett's eyes and ears and said, well, listen, if you're going to support the university and the community in this manner, then I'm going to support you. Ron, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for being here, man.
Man, we're excited about it.
I'm excited to be here. We really don't have enough time for me. I'll be talking.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you to shut up. Get off the show. Because Rick's right here because one of the mics went out. Golly G. Willikers. Some people were supposed to support this that backed out on us at the last minute, but God is good. We got it done anyway. So Rick is sitting here so that he can listen and interject. We love each other. But anyway, not like that. But anyway, Ron, tell us the state of Prairie View, Texas. Where are we going now?
We are moving, guys. We are moving. Thankful to all of the supporters, the economic development organization, the city, finally got the city council members that support moving forward. Enough to really buy into the fact that we need to make a change in Prairie View.
Well, I mean, it's obvious it's changing. The streets are cleaner. I think I really like the fact that the university takes care of the boulevard, just the way they take care of this beautiful campus. They've always done a fantastic job here. And it just feels good to come on campus. When I came on early this morning at 5 o'clock, Gabe Lewis was calling me at 4:30 in the morning. Now, I was up, but he didn't think I was up. He was like, wake up, old. Well, I ain't gonna tell you what he called me. But wake up. And I said, I'm already up. He said, well, I'm on my way, but I'm running late at 4 o'clock this morning. But when I got here this morning, it was just so surreal and so peaceful. The tailgating areas were up, most of them. People were nestled in their RVs waiting for the day, and it was just peaceful and quiet, but it was clean. I mean, it just looked beautiful. The president and the entire university has opened up their arms, did a great job in welcoming the alumni back to Prairie View. And in that, the city of Prairie View has made some initiatives to work with the university to make sure that the fund is safe and that there's enough information out there. I think that's the president coming up. There's enough information out there for people to know what's going on. So if you had to sum up this weekend, let's talk about homecoming, not the forecast, the homecoming weekend. What would be your thoughts on this 2025 homecoming?
I have to go back, Charles, and I was just telling Al a few minutes ago. I can go back and think about a guy that, and I almost bring the tears to the eyes to think about it. When he started, a guy named Nate Moore.
Oh, man.
When he started the barbecue pit on the corner by the flagpole, the first time, and I knew
not POTUS. When he was at the flagpole, not POTUS. I'm old school too. I know that. Let me tell you a little quick story about Nate Moore. Hold on, let me do this. All right, let me get that going. This song right here, and Ron can attest to this. Nate Moreland's nephew, who lives in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, is a musician. And I was sitting talking with Nate one day, and I said, Nate, I need a theme song. He said, POTUS, why you need a theme song? I said, because every superhero has a theme song. And he said, I got you. And about maybe a month or two later, I got this CD in the mail, and it said, with love, Nate Moreland. And I'm like, well, Nate Moreland, who is it? So I called the number. He says, hey, man, I'm John Moreland. I'm Nate Moreland's nephew, and I'm a musician. I have a band. And Nate told me that you needed a theme song. So cut 2, Last Call, is your theme song. I wrote and produced that song just for you, Mr. Moreland. And I said, what? And look, my flesh is crawling right now. Look, I'm getting goosebumps. That was 30 years ago.
I didn't even know that.
That was 30 years
Now you
ago.
telling me something.
Yeah, that was
I
30
didn't
years
know.
ago. And that is my theme song until, it's time to check out. I'm going to carry it with me because I'm going to carry Nate with me in my heart. But back to Nate and doing the barbecue, because I think that's where we got the idea to do our league sandwiches. I don't know. but Nate would be at the flagpoles.
Right there with the barbecue pit, that one barrel pit.
One barrel pit. He didn't have no coolers for the meat neither. He just had the meat out there. It wasn't even good, but it tasted good. It tasted good. And then as we grew, he moved down over to Porter's, which is now what you guys call, or what we call, I'm just practicing for Santa Blanche Park there, right in that area where the gas station used to be. A gentleman by the name of Porter. I don't even know if that was Porter's first name or last name. You don't know either.
I don't know.
So we just used to call him Porter. And we would go up there. This is, man, back in the 80s, 85, 86, 84. And Nate put his barbecue pit up there. And that's when I kind of first met Nate when I was a freshman. Nate's like, "Oh, you come to the old self, bro. Where you from, boy?" I said, "Houston." He said, "Man, you do want these barbecues."
But the whole line, if you remember, the whole line was pits. All activities all down to my age.
Oh, man, it used to be tremendous. Well, before then, though, the activity would be right here on campus behind the Memorial Student Center and the first tent parties.
Right.
That's when they didn't have no tent. They just called it the tent party, and then they got some tents years later. But yeah, we're old school homecoming people. Ron has been here 41 years, 73 since 1973. So
when you were playing football,
I was in Little League.
No, you wasn't.
I was in Little League.
That's why I know most of the football players now. Back in the day. Yeah. Go back and talk about all the guys that's around here now. And the pastor players, I know most of them. They remember because when I was just telling Al how the top of the old, I took a picture of the old football stadium.
Mm-hmm.
When I was able to get to feel the top so I could film the game. And we ended up there even before we even moved to the new stadium, if you remember.
Well, Ron was the videographer for the football team back in the days where there was a reel and you had to splice it together and you had to get those big reels and hurry up and get them over to FedEx. Well, it wasn't FedEx then, it was a mail, so that they can get to the next team so they can scout you. So he's old school. He's been around Prairie View and the University Athletics for a very, very long time, and he does a great job as mayor. Mayor Leverett, your final thoughts on homecoming, because you got to get off. Your time is up. We're canceling you by this season. But what you got to get back to work. You got stuff to do. But any final comments about homecoming 2025?
Final comments to the city of Prairie, we're glad that we're coming together with the university. Make sure the university knows that the university is in the city of Prairie. The city of Prairie is a young city founded in 1969.
Oh, I'm going to say, you had to throw a photo on.
No, I'm trying to think of the year. Yeah, 1969. That's how young it is compared to other cities. Prairie has come a long, long way since 1969.
Well, it is certainly going in a positive, upward direction. Mayor Leverett, thank you so much. You got a question? Hold on. Rich got a couple of questions.
For more information on how to contact the City Hall here at Prairie View, or to simply ask a question to you regarding the growth, opportunities, or any miscellaneous question that they have about the City of Prairie View, where can we go to contact the City of Prairie View Mayor Ron Leverett?
You can go to City Hall on there most days, but you can always call 713-806-4017.
That's his cell number. I know that. He gives me cell 713-806-4017. Yeah, I know that number by heart. Waiting on Lindsay Leverett to get here, his daughter, who is really the definer of Charles Porter. Without Lindsay Leverett, I could. I would have never gotten this far without Lindsay Leverett. She is on her way to. Okay, so that's what we're trying to stretch it out to LL get here. She does all of our books. She handles our money. She does our billing, the whole 9 yards. She's a executive at Walmart, but she takes time to still take care of her big brother, and I love her so much. We can't wait until she gets here. Mayor Ron Leverett here, folks. Prairie View A&M University's mayor of Prairie View, Texas. We're gonna take a break, and then come back with more of this homecoming edition of Splendid Media Live, ladies and gentlemen. Keep it locked right here.
Panther Nation, get ready to hear it straight from the source. A new voice, a new vision, a new era in Prairie View A&M University football has arrived. The Tremaine Jackson Coaches Show, where Panther football talks back. I'm your host, Carl King Mays, and every week this fall, I will be sitting down with head coach Tremaine Jackson, along with student co-host Jalen J.C. Cole, to bring you exclusive insight, game breakdowns, and powerful conversations straight from the Hill. Catch every episode on the PVAMU Athletics YouTube channel starting August 22nd at 12 noon and dropping weekly throughout the football season. So subscribe now, smash that bell icon, and be the first to hear the coach himself. He'll be raw, he'll be real, and ready for the spotlight. This is the Tremaine Jackson Coaches Show, where Panther football talks back. Panther Nation, get ready to hear it straight from the source. A new voice, a new vision, a new era in Prairie View A&M University football has arrived. The Tremaine Jackson Coaches Show, where Panther football talks back. I'm your host, Carl King Mays, and every week this fall, I will be sitting down with head coach Tremaine Jackson, along with student co-host Jalen J.C. Cole, to bring you exclusive insight, game breakdowns, and powerful conversations straight from the Hill. Catch every episode on the PVAMU Athletics YouTube channel starting August 22nd at 12 noon and dropping weekly throughout the football season. So subscribe now, smash that bell icon, and be the first to hear the coach himself. He'll be raw, he'll be real, and ready for the spotlight. This is the Tremaine Jackson Coaches Show, where Panther football talks back.
The 2025 SWAC football season is almost here, and SWAC TV is set to bring you some of the most anticipated games of the season. Big classics, historic rivalries, and some of the best bands in the land will headline the inaugural slate of 45 football games this fall. Free, live, and on demand on the new and exclusive streaming platform of the Southwestern Athletic Conference. The time is now. SWAC TV is here, building champions for life. The 2025 SWAC football season is almost here, and SWAC TV is set to bring you some of the most anticipated games of the season. Big classics, historic rivalries, and some of the best bands in the land will headline the inaugural slate of 45 football games this fall. Free, live, and on demand on the new and exclusive streaming platform of the Southwestern Athletic Conference. The time is now. SWAC TV is here, building champions for life.
SWAC fans, the SWAC Football Game Time Show is here. Each Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Central, join the SWAC Football Game Time crew live from different game locations as we bring you the best in Black college sports, bands, and culture. From pageantry and tradition to features, interviews, polls, and debates. Tune in on SWAC TV to the SWAC Football Game Time Show, live on Saturdays at 10 a.m.
Welcome back to the campus of Prairie View A&M University. Ladies and gentlemen, Charles Porter, Rick Godfrey, and G. Boone, Raymond Holly, our engineer on tap as we get ready to celebrate homecoming and set it out. AD Golf is being accosted somewhere, but he'll be on here in just a few minutes. We'll talk about a little bit about what's going on with the athletics. But just to let you know, I'm just letting you know right now, the forecast is looking like it's going to be clear by game time. Not clear, but it ain't going to be raining.
Won't be storming.
So we want to encourage everybody. Make sure you got your rain gear on. Pretend like it was in the 80s when we didn't have any sidewalks and everybody that came to Prairie View had on combat boots, and you wondered why. It's so that we could walk through the mud. I got here on the end of that.
You did.
I got here in the summer of 1984. I left Madison High School, graduated on the Friday. That Sunday, I was at Prairie View, and I ain't left.
You never played in that stadium?
I've never played in that stadium. No, I played in Blackshirt Stadium.
Blackshirt.
Huffauer and let's see. I don't think there's any other football players. I think Thaddeus Gamble ran, and everybody else was from the old stadium. There's no one new from this stadium. Game at 2:00 tomorrow. Doors open at 1:00. You can get in the game, or it's at 12. I think they changed it to 12. I'm not sure. We'll come back on here in a few minutes. AD will tell you what time the gates open. Clear bag policy, 2 hours. 12. Okay, so 12:00, 2 hours prior to the game. There you go. The gates will open at 12:00. Get down here early. Get down here safely. For those of you who are coming on tonight, be aware of the traffic conditions. 290 narrows down to 2 lanes when you get to 362. So you can exit 2920, or you can go on past and go on without Orlando Parkway, of course, James Muse Parkway at 1098, Santa Barbara Parkway, University Drive, right in the middle of those two areas. And you can also exit there. We talked to Chief Davis earlier about some of the security measures that are going on. They're well covered. They're well covered out here today. So if you want to take a little vacation for about 3 or 4 days until Judge Koresh gets in there, because see, we paid. I'm just playing. I'm going to make a joke, but this is not really true.
Go ahead and tell that.
I want to tell I want to tell a lie that everybody brings back the hobby. But no, we asked Judge Koresh, hey man, why don't you take off until Tuesday or Wednesday?
I can't.
Don't take off. That way those people who come down here and act up and get, cuffed up and stay there extra day for coming down here and trying to mess up our home.
Right.
And we want to be the example, revelers. Let Prairie View and University be an example on how to have homecoming fun safely.
Chaos-free.
Safely. So that's what we are promoting right now. I think all the coaches are running away. We got another special guest we're going to come and talk to, John Doc Mays, who was the trainer here at Prairie View. And he wasn't the trainer when I was here. Lewis Ray was our trainer. Was it Lewis Ray, Huffauer? Lewis Ray was our trainer. Danny was our trainer our freshman year, but then Lewis Ray came a year afterwards, and Huffauer and the defense taped him to the goalpost with athletic tape. They actually taped him to the goalpost and left him out there. Yeah.
Do we have pictures of that?
No.
Oh, good thing we didn't have
camera phones there. Is that our teammate George Payne right there? Oh my God, a lot of fans coming.
Good thing we didn't have cell phones back there.
Oh man, we'd have been in big trouble. All right, let's pull up and see what's going on around the SWAC this week. The game's coming up. It's going to be some real fun football going on this week. Last week was homecoming week for Florida A&M, and also Florida A&M and Southern. The week before, it was Mississippi Valley State's homecoming, but this is our homecoming. This week also Daytona. In Daytona, Bethune-Cookman is celebrating their homecoming this week.
Right. What we have on tap for Saturday, October the 25th. Here are the games, folks. You can see these games either on SWAC TV. I'll let you know where you can see it. On SWAC TV, ESPN Plus, or HBCU Go. Top of the list, Alcorn State. It's Mississippi Valley State and Alcorn State. That's 2 Mississippi schools. You can see that game on SWAC TV at 2:00 p.m. Saturday.
Yeah, the Magnolia Bowl is what's called. Both teams got down this year, 1-6 records, both of them.
1-6 records.
So, Coach Cedric Thomas is going to do battle with Terrell Buckley. They're going to fight before the game, and then
not physically. Not physically.
I'll tell you, they'll fight for.
Give me a war of words.
They'll fight for the game. Same state rivalry, but no, down on the reservation, they know how to do homecoming there too.
They do,
man.
Well, why is it saying that FAMU's homecoming, and this is not a knock against Florida A&M. Please don't send any word to Florida A&M. But they said,
all right, don't do the Joe Burrow.
They really can give a homecoming at FAMU. You need to be here right now to see what I'm looking at. Trust me, these people have gone all out to give Prairie View the identity of having fantastic homecomings. It's been in effect already. But needless to say,
I don't mean to cut you off, but we got to catch him before he leaves. John Doc Mays. Ron, leave him alone for a minute. I don't care about the city fair. Come on over here. We're going to bring in one of our long-time trainers.
I'm going to bring him over here.
Let him sit right here. He can sit down right now. He old, but It takes them a while to get up. Go on, have a
Doc,
seat.
it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
This is the world famous John Doc Mays, who was a trainer here at Prairie for about 20 years. I know at least 20. 23? 23. He is my fellow Hall of Fame brother. We went into the Prairie Hall of Fame together, along with Mary Miller. We all went together. Wow. And we're so excited to have you, man. What do you think about homecoming now, Doc Mays?
I think homecoming is awesome. It's awesome. There's no other HBCU in the country can compare with the Prairie University homecoming. And I look around and I see people that you've been seeing coming out for years and years and years, and you can almost feel the love, but you can cut it with a knife because it's in the atmosphere. And everybody come back to Prairie View because they love Prairie View. And I love Prairie View. And plus, I have so many family members, down here in Waller County and Hempstead and Prairie View, that it's like a family reunion.
You got more cousins than David had sheep. You got a lot of cousins. I was in Bryan. My wife and I was in Bryan College Station at Church's Chicken. She loves it. And we had Church's Chicken. And guess who walks in Church's Chicken? Bryan College Station.
Who was it?
John Doc Mays. I was like, man. He said, you know what he said? I'm down here with my cousin. Oh, damn. How many cousins you got? A whole bunch of it. But I just thought we'd bring John Doc Mays. A lot of people are going to share this video now because it's important to have Doc Mays on there. So, but we love Doc Mays. He helped so many athletes. If you knew the number of trainers that are working in that field, in sports medicine, Doc Mays is responsible for hundreds. A lot of them came right through here, and we are still family. When we see each other, it's not hey, it's a hug. And man, Doc, you've done such a great thing.
In my 23-year tenure here at Prairie View, I had 71 student athletic trainers that was under my tutelage to finish and get a Bachelor of Science degree. Out of that 71, 37 of them have master's degree. Wow. And we still stay in touch. They still call me and check on me. We get together and stuff like that. Matter of fact, I got a bunch of them coming down this weekend.
Well, it's going to be a lot of fun. While we sit there, we want to say, hey, Eddie. Eddie is looking down on us from heaven. Most definitely. We loved it, man. I tell you, Eddie was one of the best. And we want to make sure we pay homage to him while we paying homage to you, because you guys were stick as thieves over there. Y'all ain't still that, dude.
Eddie Davis and I have been friends since junior high.
Yeah, he's a good guy. We miss him a lot. Well, Doc, thanks a lot for stopping by. We're going to get back into what's going on with the conference, waiting, trying to see if some of the coaches or ADs going to stop by. Who's behind us?
AD Golf.
AD Golf. Okay, thanks a lot. We're going to take a quick break, and come back and talk to AD Golf. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on. This is Around the SWAC. We'll be right back.
PV Nation, it's Tremaine Jackson, your head football coach. We need you to join our 35 for 35 campaign. We're trying to raise $350,000 by the first game of the season. All you have to do is go to our website, pvpanthers.com, and click on the 35 for 35 link. Once you do that, we'd love to see your pictures or videos of you donating on our social media platforms at PVAMU Panthers.
PV Nation is your athletic director, Anton Gall. We've got a new initiative for our football team, 35 for 35. As you know, we just hired Coach Jackson as our 35th head football coach. In honor of that hiring, we are doing a $350,000 campaign. We're asking everybody to donate $35 or more to the Football Excellence Fund. How you do this? Go to pvpanthers.com, donate, and one last thing. Once you donate, take a picture, post it on our social media platforms, because the donations and the support you give us will take us to the next level. Thank you, and go Panthers.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Welcome back to Prairie View, Texas, ladies and gentlemen. Charles Porter along with the incredible Rick Godfrey, the Golden Boys, and Raymond Holly. With us now is our athletics director, Mr. Anton Goff. He's sitting over here like, well, Porter finally got some equipment that works. Maybe I'll come on. What's going on, Coach?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm calling you Coach, too, because he's a football guy. He's a football guy, and when we talk football, he knows what he's talking about. He said if he could do it again, he would be a football coach.
Absolutely.
But you're AD right now, man, and we're so, first of all, thank you, first of all, for allowing us to come over to your tailgate and have this show. It's all about Prairie View anyway, and we really appreciate you. We are in our 8th year of this Panther Club breakfast, and man, this year seems like it has been the biggest. I mean, all your coaches came this year. We were nestled kind of in kind of a hard to get to area when we were on the grass. Location matters, and some of the coaches didn't get a chance to come. But I think the full gamut has come today, and we want to thank all of them for taking time out of their busy schedule to get here and have breakfast with the Panthers. Man, I don't know where to start. I mean, football is going great, but I mean, this whole thing is going very, very well. I mean, if you look 2 years ago to now, there has been significant change within the department of athletics. The graphics, the wrapping, we're upgrading our facilities. We're doing a whole bunch of stuff out here to make Prairie View the #1 HBCU, #1 college football program in the country, man, and you're on your way.
Trying to, man. I had a vision when I got here in 2023, and we're not there yet, but we're on our way.
You and Coach Jack in the same room. Coach Jack always says, we're not there yet, and we're getting really excited because for the first time in 11 years, we've got this good record.
Yeah.
6-2.
And
so
4-0 in the West.
And 4-0 in the Western Conference. We need one game really, and one game will pretty much shoe us in. I don't think anybody else is going to be close. But for the first time, we go through the SWAC and we run through the SWAC this year. It's been great.
No, we're excited about where we're at right now. A lot of work to be done. I got people out here counting us already for SWAC West, and hey, I've made my plans to go to Jackson and all this stuff. But first of all, we need to win the West first, and we need to see what Jackson's going to do on the other side because they could stumble and we might host. So you know what I'm saying? Like, we take it one game at a time. I love the energy that Coach Jackson's brought here. Like I tell people, man, a lot of times I might know what I'm doing a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Well, things have been turning on. I know Rick's got several questions to ask you. But as we look forward to the rest of the season, starting with tomorrow, Coach Jack, we talk every week on our call, Charles Bishop and I, and we call him every week that we have a game, when we do a Prairie View game, and I'm fortunate to do this week's game on SWAC TV. I think the boss will give everybody one of their teams, but I got two. So I looked up. But as we look to tomorrow, Coach Jack is adamant about winning this week.
Yeah.
We're not looking to next week. We're not looking. He wants to win this week. And the more and more we talk to him from a coach's perspective outside of social media and the limelight, we really have figured out that this guy knows what he's doing and he's got a mission. And a lot of it is just what I like to get your attention of questions and comments. Get your attention and say, what did he say? And then he goes on to he's really a nice guy. He's really not the mean person people think he is. He's really a nice guy. But your coach, your head football coach, we talked about it before, how you got in here. If you were to give him a grade today, what would it be? He's not watching.
So right now we had a B+. We had a B+. Me and him talk all the time. As happy as we are to be 4-0 in the West, we're both upset that we lost to UTRGV and Rice. like seriously. Seriously. You know what I'm saying? And so, and like we got good results, but we look at where we think we want to go, and we're not there yet, right? Our goal is to get better each and every single day, right? Every day, me and Coach meet, probably 4 times a day. Sometimes scheduled, a lot of times unscheduled, right? Every morning, I'll either go to his office or come to my office. One of the first things I'll ask him, how was practice yesterday? Sometimes I'm there. I might have my assessment.
But he knows because he's gonna look at the film and whatnot. Sometimes he like, man, we ain't practiced more today, right? Or hey, man, they was really excited today, yesterday, and it was a great practice. And then I'll ask, did we get better? And he'll be honest. Now we didn't get better yesterday. Or, yeah, we did get better. And I'll ask the players out, and the players will be honest. And so now we're building a culture, right? A culture of if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. There's no staying the same. And so I love where we're going.
I like that.
But we got big goals, right? And it starts with winning today.
Win this week.
Win today. And then, if we win today, hopefully we win tomorrow. Come back Sunday. Win Sunday. Monday. Try to go 1-0. You know what I'm saying? Try to go 1-0 throughout the week. So when you get to Saturday, you're ready.
Quick question, Coach.
Yes, sir.
While we have you standing still, normally when I see you, you're moving. You're not. You're either on a golf cart checking out the facilities, or you're walking around the stadium with the pace of a mailman.
Yeah,
you're moving. You're shaking. But while I have you sitting still, Coach, we'd like to know who is Anton Goff? Where's he from? How did he arrive in little bitty Prairie View, Texas? Give it to us.
So, Anton Goff. I'm 56 years old, right?
That's it.
Only child. Grew up Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Went to school, Bowling Green State University, played wide receiver there, and got into this athletic thing last 30 years, right? I've been to a lot of places, right? And you know, Charles just said I got it honest. Athletics administration runs in the family. My mom was
I'm gonna tell him because you know mom is watching, so you get it right. You get it right, Coach. We call him the coach today, but it's AD. Get it right, AD.
Yeah. So my mama was an athletic director.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? She was an athletic director at Virginia State University. Wow. She was an athletic administrator at Virginia Commonwealth University, University of Pittsburgh, where we grew up in Pittsburgh. She was a senior associate commissioner for the Horizon League out in Indianapolis, Indiana. So it's a family business, right? I tried not to get into this business because I didn't want to follow my mom's footsteps. My mom is a legend. Right, a pioneer, a trailblazer. Never thought I could stand up to what she built. Right, always thought like, now my mom's name is Alfreda. I always felt like I would always be, hey, that's Alfreda's son, right? And I talked to my mom about that. She said, listen, you gotta follow your path, whatever. She said, but I know you. Whatever you do, you're gonna make your own mark. And it's funny now because she's still involved in athletics, and so we'll go to conferences and conventions, and she still does speaking engagements. Wow. And she's like walking through hallways, and they'll be like, hey, you're Anton's mom. And she said, I told you he's gonna flip, right? And so it's been unique on that. But to go through my quick career, man, I started Kent State University in Ohio. Then I went from there to University of Maryland, Michigan State, back to University of Maryland. My first AD job was at Division II HBCU, Bowie State University in Maryland. Then I took the AD job at University of Hartford in Connecticut, AD job at St. John's in New York City, then took the deputy AD job in Northern Illinois, and came down here in 2024.
Wow. And it's been a delight to have you here. One last question. Okay, first of all you ladies out there that says that he's the sexiest AD in the SWAC.
Hey, hold on, man. I know Wendy. Okay. You listen. You better Wendy Marvin and the Super Friends exist, man. So you better be cool. Oh,
I have a question.
You have a question there?
Yeah. AD, you have been known to wear some very stylish cowboy hats.
Oh,
yeah.
So the question is, will it be the silver, the black,
That was my question.
or a new one more so along the lines of that 10X, no, that 40X beaver with the gold shine to it? That's the one.
You stole Rick's question. Rick's gonna have to come up with another question since you stole it.
Okay. Wait. Is that the homecoming edition of the AD Golf Cowboy hats? Go.
Hey, you know what? I haven't even decided. I decide in the morning. When I wake up in the morning, I figure out what I'm gonna wear. Match the cowboy hat to it. It's just become a tradition for me of, the whole cowboy being in Texas. I love the whole rodeo culture and all that stuff. And I wore a cowboy hat one day. We won a game. I said, you know what? That's going to be my new signature move. Look, so
there's a new sheriff in town, and his name is AD Gold. Hey, man, thanks a lot for joining us, man. Always a pleasure, AD. Good luck tomorrow. Gates open at 12. Okay, let me be the devil's advocate. Is the game sold out yet?
not yet.
Not yet. We still got time to sell this thing out. Even if you don't come, buy a doggone ticket. You know, if you're at home and you're just not gonna make it because you can't make it, go online and buy a ticket anyway. Support these. Yeah, that's right. Support these Panthers and all the initiatives. You can go on the Prairie University website at www.tvpanthers.com. Get all of the information about athletics. You can ask the AD. You can talk to the AD because he's right here. Stick around. We've got one segment left. We're going to talk to Al Johnson and PV Power Promotions and XP Promotions about some of the fun going on this weekend. We promote responsible fun, and we're watching. We'll be right back.
SWAC fans, the SWAC Football Game Time Show is here. Each Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Central, join the SWAC Football Game Time crew live from different game locations as we bring you the best in Black college sports, bands, and culture. From pageantry and tradition to features, interviews, polls, and debates. Tune in on SWAC TV to the SWAC Football Game Time Show live on Saturdays at 10 a.m. SWAC fans, the SWAC Football Game Time Show is here. Each Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Central, join the SWAC Football Game Time crew live from different game locations as we bring you the best in Black college sports, bands, and culture. From pageantry and tradition to features, interviews, polls, and debates. Tune in on SWAC TV to the SWAC Football Game Time Show live on Saturdays at 10 a.m. SWAC fans, the SWAC Football Game Time Show is here. Each Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Central, join the SWAC Football Game Time crew live from different game locations as we bring you the best in Black college sports, bands, and culture. From pageantry and tradition to features, interviews, polls, and debates. Tune in on SWAC TV to the SWAC Football Game Time Show live on Saturdays at 10 a.m. SWAC fans, the SWAC Football Game Time Show is here. Each Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Central, join the SWAC Football Game Time crew live from different game locations as we bring you the best in Black college sports, bands, and culture. From pageantry and tradition to features, interviews, polls, and debates. Tune in on SWAC TV to the SWAC Football Game Time Show live on Saturdays at 10 a.m.
Back to this edition of Splendid Media Live. We are on campus Prairie University. Block 95. Like and share. Like and share. Ooh, we like to like and share. Self Porter, Rick Godfrey, and Raymond Holly. The Panther Club has sponsored this event along with PV Power Promotions and XD Promotions. With us is Mr. Al Johnson. Now, what is your position on the Prairie View University, the Prairie View Economic Development Corporation? You have to pull that university out. I'm just so used to saying it. The Prairie View Economic Development Corp.
Well, I am the vice president of the Prairie View Economic Development Corporation here in Texas. And I must say, we've done a lot of tremendous things. There's a lot of growth and development that's on its way to the city. Led definitely by Mayor Ryan Lever, extraordinary man that's just done astronomical stuff for the city of Prairie. So we definitely want to give him highlights and credit. And I also want to, on our next upcoming meeting, I want to put you on our agenda so Fort B can start to support what you're doing in the community. That's what Fort B is supposed to do. Mm-hmm. We're supposed to support businesses that's up and coming, that's in existence, and what the Panther Club is doing, it needs that recognition and support. We should support the efforts that you guys are doing.
Well, we're kind of. I mean, I'm a PC for sure, but it's two different things. Splendid Media is a different entity from the Panther Club. They just sponsor all my stuff. You know, my frat brothers, they just say, well, look, man, how much money you need? And they say, well, what do you need to do to get this? And I end up getting it back now. But they're here to help do little things like set up, like break all this stuff down, at the end of the shows and stuff like that. And they've been very, very supportive. My line brother and I talk every day. We pledged in the spring of 1986, and we talk every day. So you do the math. How long that's been? Thaddeus Gamble and I are very close. He's kind of like my mentor a little bit, and he stays on my behind all the time. Ron Everett and those guys, but they've just supported what we have done here as a company, and we really, really thank you and appreciate that. Matter of fact, your company came on. A couple other people backed out on us at the last minute. Well, and it's okay. It's okay. They had valid points. They had valid reasons to say maybe next time we're good with that. Because God drives this train.
Yes.
So every time we think something's about to go wrong, He just steps on in and cleans it up for me. That's that Hallelujah Bible study every morning. Yes. Every morning, 6 to 7. I want to send a shout out to them. But you guys you also are the CEO of PV Power Promotions.
Absolutely.
And it is a local company. You couldn't have been on the board or a member of the Economic Development Corporation unless you had a business. You've had several businesses. You've had a liquor store. You've had a food shop. I've been out there with you showing you how to cook crawfish. and you've done quite a few things. Now you have these promotional companies. Incidentally, if you want some ice, hold on. I promised I would do this. Back up, Shigela, the sports medicine department on the campus of Prairie A&M is selling ice. So if you run out of ice, is there a number to call?
No, yes, there is a number.
Let me give you a number to call because somebody just asked on my text, where is the ice people? Is that part Thetis would get me? Hold on, we don't mean to cut you out. What's the number for the ice? 480 717 480 717 8544. If you're looking for some ice, support the sports information, not sports information, the sports medicine department here on campus. They have their fundraiser every year and they sell ice. So before they left, I had to get that in. Please forgive me, Al, for stepping into your interview. But back to PV Power Promotions and XD Promotions. Of course, you have your company and you found an outstanding group of young people who also had a promotional company, and you decided to jump in with them. And together, you guys do a great job out here, not only promoting events, but keeping the community safe and keeping the events safe. People get too much into they're having a party. It's not a party every time. Just because you see PV Power Promotions don't mean it's a party. There's several events that affect the community. They're doing several things in the community. In fact, they already asked to come in with the Panther Club and do the turkey giveaway this year. So I'm going to have to talk to the president about that. That's really kind of idea. But if you want to support us, help donate, we'll put you on the ticket because we're going to go live. We're going to broadcast live and give some turkeys out in the community. Tell us about PV Power Promotions.
Well, PV Power Promotions is a promotional team that I started here in Prairie. I'm not from the city. And I some things that I saw that can be improved. You know what I'm saying? So when I looked at, I saw the holes, and I said, okay, how do we promote safety? What do we do? One of the things is cleaning the streets. And when I say clean the streets, when they have these events at nighttime, getting those cars off the side of the road. There's a lot of people here, especially for the homecoming area, that has gotten permits for parking. I think we should get with those people. The party promoters should get with those people and say, hey, we have an event. Can we park the cars in your property and let those people, that's part of economic development, let those people make money. So we support the community. We support different efforts that we can do within the community. We have to get back to the village raising each other. We have to get back to that because I heard the chief spoke earlier about all the different law enforcement that's in town. And these people, we are having the ability to work together. We need to train one another. What the promoters may not know, but the police department should get with them and train them, show them things that they should do. One of my biggest things is safety, safety, safety. So throughout the rest of the homecoming season that we're having here in 2025, my biggest thing is I want to ask the students of Prairie A&M to find a safe place to park your car. You may pay $5, you may pay $10. Pay it. It's better than getting your car towed. It's better than having an accident. It's better than your car getting hit on the side of the road. And you will keep your fellow students from going around your car into the street.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's Al Johnson with the Prairie View Economic Development Corporation, also PV Power Promotions and XP Promotions. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for being one of our sponsors. Hey, stick around, folks. We've got a
Panther Nation, get ready to hear it straight from the source. A new voice, a new vision, a new era in Prairie View A&M University football has arrived. The Tremaine Jackson Coaches Show, where Panther football talks back. I'm your host, Carl King Mays, and every week this fall, I will be sitting down with head coach Tremaine Jackson, along with student co-host Jalen J.C. Cole, to bring you exclusive insight, game breakdowns, and powerful conversations straight from the Hill. Catch every episode on the PVAMU Athletics YouTube channel starting August 22nd at 12 noon and dropping weekly throughout the football season. So subscribe now, smash that bell icon, and be the first to hear the coach himself. He'll be raw, he'll be real, and ready for the spotlight. This is the Tremaine Jackson Coaches Show, where Panther football talks back. Panther Nation, get ready to hear it straight from the source. A new voice, a new vision, a new era in Prairie View A&M University football has arrived. The Tremaine Jackson Coaches Show, where Panther football talks back. I'm your host, Carl King Mays, and every week this fall, I will be sitting down with head coach Tremaine Jackson, along with student co-host Jalen J.C. Cole, to bring you exclusive insight, game breakdowns, and powerful conversations straight from the Hill. Catch every episode on the PVAMU Athletics YouTube channel starting August 22nd at 12 noon and dropping weekly throughout the football season. So subscribe now, smash that bell icon, and be the first to hear the coach himself. He'll be raw, he'll be real, and ready for the spotlight. This is the Tremaine Jackson Coaches Show, where Panther football talks back.
Welcome back to the campus of Prairie View A&M University, ladies and gentlemen. Split Media Live Homecoming Edition. Man, we are having some fun. Well. What have we here? We were scheduled to have this gentleman on our show and do our show from over in the Alumni Affairs Department, but I waited too late. I waited too late to talk to them, and come to find out, Phyllis had already had us in mind. I watched The Neighborhood every week. That's something that I have to do with my wife. Me and Melanie watch The Neighborhood every Monday. People don't know that you are a Prairie View A&M University alum, and we are just ecstatic to have you here, man. What is going on? First of all, tell everybody who you are, when you graduated from Prairie View, and where you from.
Yeah, my name is Marcel Spears. I graduated PV 2012. I'm originally from New Orleans. I live in LA right now.
Of course.
Yeah.
And you are hosting tonight's show. Is it a comedy show?
No, tonight is just the concert itself, but he's hosting tonight. But he's also the first host for tomorrow night, which is
the
comedy and comedy. Yeah, concert and comedy.
You're expensive. Yeah, you're expensive. No, man, you deserve everything. I want to mention Phyllis first. You know, I've been working with her doing homecomings and for a long time, and she busts her butt to get the best experience for the university, especially homecoming. And when we have events here, she is very good about bringing in alums. And we were so excited to see you come to host this show tonight. We're ecstatic about it, and we only got a couple more minutes. So, Phyllis, why don't you go over the rest of the schedule? I'm gonna let you have it. You go over the rest of the schedule and tell everybody everything you need to know.
Okay. So today, going on right now, is the NAA. They're hosting the State of the University, which includes Dr. Goodall with the foundation, President LeGrand, and NAA President Roosevelt Huggins. Following that, we have a 2:00 event that is private, but it's Club Crescendo, who is hosting their 76th anniversary as a club. And so they are celebrating a reunion because it was on this day in 1949 that they got started. Tonight, there is the National Alumni Association annual alumni banquet that is in the Memorial Student Center starting at 7. But we also have, concurrently, I'm sorry, people, but this is the way it happens at homecoming. We have our tailgate concert tonight, which is mainly an R&B flavor. We have Lindsay Miller Showcase, Smooth Inversions, DJ Nimbus, DJ Don P, and headlining, of course, is going to be Liz Bond tonight. And we have Marcel Spears as our host. Tomorrow, we got the parade, we got the football game, but we're going to wrap it up in the evening. We have, DJ Superstar, TT on the mic. Marcel Spears will be back. We have Nephew Tommy will take over hosting duties at that time. Then we have Daphne Springs. We have Bill Bellamy, and closing it out is everybody's favorite, The City.
Wow, we've got an all-star cast going on for you here on the campus of Prairie University. Marcel, what do you think about the campus if you come back and you see all of this new development?
Well, I wish some of this would have been here when I was here. But I'm so it makes me even more proud to come back and see all of the development, all of the investment that is put into the students and their facilities. Like, it's really, really beautiful to see. I was already very proud to be a Prairie View alumnus, but now coming back and seeing how it has grown and how it has sort of elevated itself.
You wanted to say blow up, didn't you?
It didn't blow up.
It done blown up. You wanted to say it done blown up.
Wow. It's real nice.
Yeah, it is.
Real nice stuff, but it's really beautiful to see.
Well, listen, man, we're so glad to have you stop by. Thank you, Phyllis. I love you, man. You always take care of the big dog, boy.
Yes,
I tell you, I'm going to take you to Papa those. I ain't putting his business out there, but I'm just going to go and say, we always talk about giving and giving back. He gives back. Ain't none of your business how much you give, but he gives back. And we want to encourage you. If he can give back, we can give back. So, Marcel, thank you so much for stopping by, man. It's a pleasure. I'll be watching. New season. When's the new season?
We just premiered like 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Oh, that was a new show last week? I thought that was an old show that I missed. The baby was on that show. That's right. The baby's here now. I watched the show.
After homecoming. Y'all tune in when y'all wake up.
Y'all tune into the neighborhood this Monday, 7 o'clock. Central Time here in Houston and surrounding areas, Texas Central Time in this central part of the United States.
But if you come by, you can see me tonight at the alumni concert.
Come on by the alumni concert tonight. He'll be there in the William Nix Center, and we're excited to have him here. And we're excited. Thank you so much, Phyllis Darden Caldwell. You know what? You get some flowers today.
He has to.
She gets some flowers.
He has to.
Bill Bellamy is throwing out roses tomorrow night.
Oh, Bill Bellamy's throwing out whip. Okay, all right. Yeah, he's always. You tell him, no, this is not the players' show. It's not the players' show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap this thing up when we come back. We're going to preview what's going on this week in exciting Southwestern Athletic Conference football. And then we're going to wrap up and talk to my main man, Gabe Lewis, and get out of here. This is Liberty Media Live at Homecoming 2025.
The 2025 SWAC football season is almost here, and SWAC TV is set to bring you some of the most anticipated games of the season. Big classics, historic rivalries, and some of the best bands in the land will headline the inaugural slate of 45 football games this fall. Free, live, and on demand on the new and exclusive streaming platform of the Southwestern Athletic Conference. The time is now. SWAC TV is here, building champions for life.
SWAC fans, the SWAC Football Game Time Show is here. Each Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Central, join the SWAC Football Game Time crew live from different game locations as we bring you the best in Black college sports, fans, and culture. From pageantry and tradition to features, interviews, polls, and debates. Tune in on SWAC TV to the SWAC Football Game Time Show, live on Saturdays at 10 a.m.
You go, I follow.
Okay.
Panther Nation, get ready to hear it straight from the source. A new voice, a new vision, a new era in Prairie View A&M University football has arrived. The Tremaine Jackson Coaches Show, where Panther football talks back. I'm your host, Carl King Mays, and every week this fall, I will be sitting down with head coach Tremaine Jackson, along with student co-host Jalen J.C. Cole, to bring you exclusive insight, game breakdowns, and powerful conversations straight from the Hill. Catch every episode on the PVAMU Athletics YouTube channel starting August 22nd at 12 noon and dropping weekly throughout the football season. So subscribe now, smash that bell icon, and be the first to hear the coach himself. He'll be raw, he'll be real, and ready for the spotlight. This is the Tremaine Jackson Coaches Show, where Panther football talks back.
Welcome back to Prairie View, Texas. Oh, I'm sorry. Me and Rick
He got some flow now.
I got a little flow.
He might be over 50, but he got some flow.
I ain't got no money. I got a little jewelry.
He's the same age as I used to.
I don't have any money. Welcome back here. We're gonna wrap this thing up here, folks. Man, it has been tremendous today.
Wow.
For our first live show of the year. This is our first live show of the year, and we're really excited about it. Chatterbox. We're so proud of Chatterbox. He's got a new endeavor. Chatterbox got a new job.
He said he's gonna loan me some money.
It's a big job too. It's not just
a
regular job. He's training right now, so we're praying for him. He's getting ready to get his CDLs, and we're praying for him. He'll be back on the show as we go around the SWAC here in a couple of weeks. Basketball season starting. Really want to see Coach Byron Scott and Ty Miller Dillard to come through, but they're busy practicing. Yeah, what did I say? Byron Miller?
I said Byron Scott.
Oh, Byron Miller.
Former Los Angeles Lakers. We didn't get rid of Coach Smith.
They shoot alike.
We didn't get rid of
Byron
Coach Smith.
They shoot alike.
Coach Smith's still here.
But Coach Smith was horrible at the Panther shootout. So we're gonna have to get you back out there, man. You made me lose $100. What's going on in exciting Southwest Athletic Conference football?
Well, folks,
this week.
What we have this week.
All right, hold on. Let's get it right.
Okay, what we have on tap Saturday, October 25th. The Mississippi Valley State Delta Devils will take on the All-Port State Braves in the Mississippi Bowl. What do you call it?
That's the Magnolia Bowl.
The Magnolia Bowl.
The Mississippi, the Magnolia Bowl.
Yeah, the Mosquito Bowl. At 2 o'clock p.m., you can watch that game on SWAC TV. It'll be live. Arkansas Pine Bluffs Golden Lions will take on the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats.
It's homecoming.
It's homecoming.
It's homecoming down there.
It's homecoming down there. 2 o'clock, SWAC TV. The next game up, the Alabama State Hornets will take on the Alabama A&M Bulldogs. That game can be seen live on ESPN Plus at 2:30 p.m. That's tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. Alabama State versus Alabama A&M. On tap, Florida A&M University's Rattlers. The Fangs will take on the Southern University Jaguars, who look to eliminate a 5-game slide.
Man.
Oh my God! And with a brand new coach, Fred McNair.
Yeah.
Fred McNair will take over the helm.
Yeah, he'll be taking over the helm here at least for the rest of the season.
I think they'll get him the job. That's
I'm not in there. I think he's good enough to beat him.
His name's Bennett. He in it.
I think he's a good enough coach to coach the Southern Jaguars. They need kind of retool down there. They're gonna be fine though, boy. Columba.
La Cumba.
I don't know about that.
But the FAMU versus Southern game can be seen live on SWAC TV at 4 o'clock p.m. And the Grambling State Tigers travel to Las Vegas to take on the Jackson State Tigers.
The very first Las Vegas Bowl. The very first Las Vegas Bowl on that huge stage. The Grambling State Tigers, Mickey Joseph's really excited about going up against T.C. Taylor. Man, it's going to be a great contest. Grambling needs to get their feet up under them. and make it a competitive game. Jackson State, well, Jackson State.
Well,
it's going to be rough.
Yeah.
But I think they'll get up to play that game.
That game can be seen live on HBCU Go at 5 o'clock on HBCU Go. That's Grambling State Tigers versus the Jackson State Tigers in Las Vegas. Under the bright lights of Las Vegas, and HBCU Go will televise that game just for you. Last but not least.
The coup d'etat?
The coup d'etat. It'll be your Prairie View A&M University Panthers against the Lincoln University Stallions and Panther Stadium. That game is scheduled to kick off at 2 o'clock p.m. Don't mind the weather.
They're the Oaklanders.
The Oaklanders?
The Oaklanders.
I stand corrected.
Camille, the Oaklanders?
You're right.
Lincoln is the Oaklanders. They're out of Oakland, California.
They're the Oaklanders.
Yeah, they're the Oaklanders. Yeah. I know I'm calling the game.
The Lincoln University Oaklanders will take on your Prairie View A&M University Panthers. That game is scheduled to kick off at 2 o'clock p.m. at Panther Stadium. It's homecoming. It's homecoming. Leave your foolishness at the house.
There you go.
The police, state troopers, Prairie View Police, Harris County Sheriffs, they're going to be here too, live and in person.
They even got some safety patrols out here with the Orange belts on. We got safety patrols out here.
Yeah, they got snitches. They got snitches around.
Oh, man, there
if
you
they
go.
see something, they going to say something.
You see something, say something.
Yeah.
Hey, we want to promote responsible fun, and we want you to come out and have fun and celebrate, but hey, don't come out here with that foolishness.
Don't come out here with that.
We want Prairie View A&M University to be the model of safe, successful homecomings. Chief Davis is really working really hard to make sure that this campus is safe. So when you come up here, you go home just like you can. I want to send a shout out to Dr. Kenyatta Cavill of HBCU Sports Lab. Hey, come on, step on over here, Kenyatta. I know you're in your homecoming stuff. He's in his homecoming stuff.
He's in his homecoming gear.
He didn't bring my partner Charles Bishop with him. Shame on they frat brothers. They don't want to bring his friend with him. Shame on. He coming late. He's supposed to be here early today. Hey, tell us about your show. Get your plug in here. Tell us about your show. What day it's on so people can watch it.
Appreciate it. We're on every Tuesday and Thursday from 6 to 7 o'clock Central Standard Time for an hour. We also do Sunday in the fall for football season when we get going at 9 a.m. before you go to church. You get a little bit of HBCU updates in the lab.
Yeah, you get the first updates Sunday before you go to church. Only as church folks.
Sunday before you go to church.
That early. And also you do the Game Day Live show for the Southwestern Athletic Conference every Saturday morning.
Yes, from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock Central Standard Time, we do SWAC TV. Game time on SWAC TV every Saturday at 10 a.m. We're on an 11-game segment. We started in week 5 and we'll end at the SWAC championship game.
Wow.
I'll be back in so it would be nice.
I would love to be the PA announcer for that.
I'd like to be the color commentator. They got me the sideline report. I talked to Tiffany the other day, and she's like, "When are you coming down here and do some games with us?" I said, "Man, I'm lucky to get some sweat." Well, folks, that's gonna wrap it up. I want to bring Gabe Lewis over here for just a second. Yeah, you come on, Gabe. Gabe Lewis over there. Y'all seen enough of this off my line, brother. You know, been over here helping me. You know, talking about your frat brother. My line brother sitting behind you there. Yeah. Be careful. You don't know what he got under that boot. And he gonna tell about things. This is Gabe Lewis, the world famous Gabe Lewis, worked at Prairie View 18 years. Hey, boy, I got a good memory. Worked at Prairie View 18 years here. We're family. Our boys, Kobe and Kayla and Lorenzo and Alonzo, they grew up together right here, going to the Trader's Fair and spending $10. They thought they had it all. We was like, yeah, we'll take this drink. But it was cheap over there. And we had a good time. But, the Panther Club, we're kind of scattered around with the tailgating and homecoming. And I want to make sure that my frat brother has some help because it's really me, Banks, and her power. We the cooks behind what you see in the Panther Club. But I couldn't let my line brother be by himself. Yeah. So I said, if I'm going to do some cooking, I'm going to bring a real cook.
And he got it. He is right here.
From Church Point, my people from Moraine. And, you get just a marker. Yeah. If you good folks, you get a marker. But just like my family, so I got 2. So I didn't use one to have Gabe come out. We've been up since late last night, early this morning, getting the breakfast game. It's been really, really successful. And we want to thank you. But Gabe, man, I love you, baby, man. Tell Angela, thank you for letting me borrow you. Tell Kobe he was supposed to come. I'm going to miss him, but that's okay. Shout out to the people.
Hello, everybody. Glad to be back. Welcome to Homecoming 2025.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's Mr. Gabe Lewis, formerly of Sodexo Food Service right here. Now he's down. I ain't gonna tell you all your business, but he's making money.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna wrap it up for us here. This has been a long show. We've just been running our mouth, having fun at homecoming,
right.
and we even had any beverages here. Mama told me I got the game tomorrow. I got to go home at 9 o'clock. You believe that? I got to leave campus at 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock, yeah.
Boy, you better be in this house.
Man, I got a routine that we have established this year that is, made me a little more successful, improve my study habits, and some other things, and it's worked. So I'm gonna listen to what Melanie said.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And also, big shouts out to G Boom.
I'm on the way home right now. As soon as I leave this man, I'm on the way home. But
she waiting. She was called 3 times. I was like, golly, you only waiting. I just put terminates. Anyway,
yeah, he's still on the phone holding the guy from Terminates.
You took hold on. But hello, Terminates.
Yeah,
we ain't giving you a free.
Hey, listen, I'm on a show where we're about to conclude the show. I'll be in Houston in a few minutes. Okay.
How about that? He's on Facebook on Terminates.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I want to send a shout out to Larry, the Chatterbox Hill, our other partner, as we go around the SWAC every Tuesday. Don't forget to join us at 7 o'clock when we get on the PC Express.
That's right. Every Tuesday.
And go around the SWAC in record time. G Boom, Raymond Holly, Sigma, KK Side, former Dome Director. Anyway, I'll give you his whole dossier. Is an engineer of our train.
Yeah.
And we speed around the SWAC. Jalen Cole is one of our other covert reporters. She's international this week. I ain't gonna even go there. I'm gonna leave her alone.
Leave her alone.
But it's been great. I want to thank the Panther Club for sponsoring this, along with XD and BD Power Promotions. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for us here.
That's a wrap.
On the campus of Prairie View. Well, they can wrap it up for us, but we're gonna get off and go out and do some more tailgating and have some fun, folks. Panther fans, alumni, and friends. Hey, let's have a safe homecoming.
Yeah.
Be careful. Know your limits and promote responsible fun. If you see something, say something. You just don't know who you might help. For Rick Godfrey and Raymond Holly, the Chatterbox Larry Hill, and James Cole, this is Charles Porter saying so long. We'll see you tomorrow with exciting Southwest Athletic Conference football live on SWAC TV. We might see you around homecoming. We'll see you later on.